4 more weeks, 1 month. That's all you got left. That is then the summer officially over. You've waited so long to get here. You've enjoyed your summer. You've gone out and had the best time. You've been drinking. You've had all the food. You've been on holiday. You've been living your best life. But what's next? What is next? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do from September going into 2027. It's all about future pacing, future planning, so you have something to train for, something to aim towards, and something to fucking do after the summer, because before you know it, it's going to be cold, it's going to be dark, and you're going to be moaning that you missed the sun again. So enjoy these next few weeks, and then get to work. Get to work from September onwards. Start thinking about next summer and how you can look even better for next summer. These are the things that I will be doing probably for the rest of my life now, and I get my clients to do the same thing, because it really is the perfect balance of a lifestyle where you bulk up through the winter, cut during the spring, look great in the summer, repeat that process so you look bigger and leaner year in, year out. Every winter you get stronger, every summer you get leaner, and you're bigger. It's just what I call a winning circle. There is no downside to it, but you have to put the work in. That's the one thing that I always ask my clients. You have to work. You will get the body that you deserve. You will get the body that you create. If you're not happy with how you look right now, because the summer's nearly finished and you wish you looked better, sorry to say, it's too late. It's too late to change that for this summer. But for next summer, oh boy, we can really start making a huge dent into that. So what I do with my clients, from September, if they finish their fat loss phase and they've been in maintenance through the summer, we then go into a very slight calorie surplus. We drop the cardio a little bit, we drop the step count a little bit. The training stays exactly the same. The training doesn't change all year round. The work ethic, whilst weight training, doesn't change all year round. The manipulation of food and a decrease in output will help you build muscle. I've told you things on exactly how to build muscle in a previous video. Go and watch that. If you're still not sure, click the link in the description and I'll guide you on exactly how to build muscle. It's a walk-along session. You'll train chest with me. During that session, you will learn everything you need to know about how to build muscle, how to pre-exhaust, how to do a compound, how to stay warm during a session, how to keep the session really short but intense. And that's how you build muscle. And that's what we're going to be doing from September onwards. And it is going to take time. Building muscle, you have to be patient for. You have to keep putting the work in. So from September, the food will go up and the output goes down. And we track your look. We want to hold the condition for as long as possible. We want to keep the body fat gaining along the way as little as possible. And we want the scale weight to increase. Very small, but we do need it to increase. We're looking to do 0.25 to 0.5 kilos a week. If we can keep that up from September through to the end of February, you will stay leaner throughout the winter, but you will gain a lot of muscle in that time. Now, quick maths says that is 6 months. 6 times 4 is 24. Maximum gain, realistically, is 10 to 12 kilo. Out of that, of course, there's going to be body fat along the way. You're not going to gain 12 kilos of muscle in 6 months. It's literally impossible, even if you're assisted. But in that 10 to 12 kilos, you will be gaining a lot of muscle. Your body composition will change. And let's say, for argument's sake, you started the bulk at 80 kilo in September. And we got to the start of March and you were 90 kilo. When we get back down to 80 kilo, you will look so much bigger and better, so much leaner, because you'll have more muscle. And that is the truest reflection of progression. It's not chasing a scale weight. It's not chasing a certain weight each summer to be at. It's improving your look year in, year out. And because we will be meticulous along the way, we can see how you look at 80 kilo and compare the looks. We can then see how you look at 82 kilo and compare the looks. Then we can eventually go up to 90 kilo, compare the looks. At 90 kilo, for the first end of the first bulk to the end of the second bulk, you'll have less body fat and more muscle. So therefore, when the summer rolls around, you'll have way more muscle. And you just keep building like this. It really is a surefire way for you to have an incentive to train hard through the winter. And let's have it right. Winter is a sociable time. People are putting clothes on, they're putting layers on, they're going to Christmas parties, there's Halloween, there's a lot of fun things to look forward to. That doesn't require taking your clothes off. So if your body composition changes a little bit and you gain a little bit of body fat along the way, no one's going to see it. No one's going to see it. They're only going to see you again at the end of the spring, start of the summer, with your top off, looking fucking great. Again. And there's no coincidence that this is what I get my clients to do. This is the lifestyle that I am going to be leading probably for the rest of my life. Because you do get to enjoy your summers. You do get to look great all year round. Because even at your heaviest and the peak of a bulk, it's going to look better than you did at any peak of your bulk previous. But during this summer, any summer that you're lean for that matter, you can very easily plan around social events. You can plan around holidays. You can plan around meeting up with the boys and having some beers. All you need to do is keep it simple. Because we're in a maintenance phase, we want to keep the look. It means that we can manipulate quite a lot. So if you know for a fact you're going to go out on a Saturday, you're going to have quite a few beers, followed by a kebab on the way home. We're going to pull calories Monday to Friday. Might even increase cardio a little bit. But when it comes to the Saturday, enjoy yourself. Let your hair down. Have the beers. Have the kebab. Have the hangover the next day. But the next day, you do have to start again. You get the water in. You get the right foods in. You get your body moving. You hit your minimum step count. And then Monday, bosh, back in the gym. Train as hard as you fucking can. The process repeats itself. If you're going on holiday for a week, we will get you in the best shape and then keep you there. So when you are away, you can do effectively what you like. It's your holiday, right? Live your life. Do what you want. But when you come back, you have to put the work in. You have to get straight back on the horse. You have to get back on the meal plan. You have to get back into the gym. You have to get back to hitting your steps. Get back to doing cardio. Of course, if you are somewhat accountable whilst you're on a holiday, when you come back, there isn't as much work to do. But if you just let both barrels go and you just don't care and you do whatever you want when you're on holiday, you're going to have to work on your back. It won't take too long to get you back to where you were, but obviously the more you overindulge, the longer it'll take to get there. But by the end of August, we all want to be at our leanest and ready to start bulking, because you make the most amount of muscle gain when your starting point is at a low level of body fat. That's why this is a perfect system. Be lean for the summer, bulk through the winter, cut when the sun starts getting a bit brighter and the days are a bit longer, and then the summer comes and you're back to looking great. I truly believe this is the way that every person should live. If you are into fitness and you are a gym fanatic, it gives you purpose. And I think that's what a lot of people don't have when they want to achieve something. They need a reason to want to train hard. Well, the reason is you're fucking bulking now. You get to have more of the food. You have the off-plan meals. You will be stuffed, but the gym sessions will be fucking amazing. You'll be stronger than ever, lifting more than ever. You'll be feeling fucking strong and invincible. And then when the cut is finished, you'll be feeling so confident because you know you put the work in the winter. You put the work in the gym floor. So you are allowed to flaunt anything that you want. You really are. And the beauty of doing this cycle too is I keep my training programs very, very clear, and we purposely aim to improve body parts on a bulk once the cut is finished, because then we can see what body parts need more attention. If it's your legs, we'll be doing legs twice a week and everything else once. If it's your back, we'll be doing back twice a week, everything else once. So there will always be something new each year that we need to focus on. Because let's say legs were a weakness, and then we train them twice a year, and they caught up. Well, all of a sudden, your upper body's going to look a bit smaller. So we concentrate on that. And there's going to be little nuances to everybody's plan. Of course there is, because there's different gym equipment, different people need different schedules to train for, whether it's 2, 3, 4, 5 days a week. It doesn't really matter about how often you can train. It's all about how hard you can train. And there's any program I can make for anybody in any situation to improve their physique. So again, when we compare the pictures from summer to summer, you'll see the development in your physique and you'll see the improvements on specific body parts. There is literally no downside to any of this. The only thing you need to do is be committed and give 100% effort. If you do that, you will be the happiest, most confident, healthiest person you've ever been. And the rotation never needs to stop. So from September, I'm going to be bulking. Many of my clients will be bulking. And I highly suggest that that's what you do too. Now, the only clients that aren't bulking, unfortunately, are the ones that are too big to start bulking and they have to lose body fat first. And they'll be dieting for a little while. Doesn't mean that they can't look great next summer. It just means that they have to carry on through. But for you, if you're already in great shape, bulk. Bulk from September all the way to the end of February. You can enjoy Christmas. You can eat what you like. On weekends, you can have an off-plan meal. I'll tell you a little secret. This is what I do every single Saturday. Every single Saturday without fail. All my clients check in. I will eat beforehand. Actually, let me start that again. I wake up, get some steps in, usually about 5,000 steps, eat, and then start the checking-in process. I start from 8 a.m. And once I'm done, I'm done. I then have something else to eat. Me and Steph will go out, get a coffee, have a little walk, decide what we want to do for the day, if we haven't got anything planned already. And that's when we decide what the fuck we're going to eat. I mean, she's a long distance runner and does karate, so she does her stuff during the week, so she too indulges. But when I'm bulking up, I will get a large Domino's pizza, 2 sides, and a tub of ice cream to myself. Eat it, one sitting, without even flinching. Demolish it. Because I know that my weekly average will balance out. My visuals tell me that my body fat is still level, my body fat levels are still low. And the scale weight is telling me that I'm not jumping up too quickly. So I can have that. One of my clients, Luke, been with me a year now. He's on a bulk. He's bulking until early next year, and then he's going to do a holiday in Japan. He wants to look great for that in March. So we'll be cutting straight after Christmas because that's what he wants to do. But we are very much in a bulk. We have been in a bulk since May. He's doing great. His appetite's still good. Body fat percentage is still down. Definitely fucking gaining. His upper body's getting fucking ridiculous. He has 2 off-plan meals a week. On a Wednesday night, I tell him to eat what he wants, as long as it's not take-up food, as long as it's home-cooked. Because he is on a meal plan. Meal plans are the best way to go. I've made a video on this in a way you should be on one. But on a Wednesday night, him and his partner will cook anything they like. They made enchiladas the other day. Demolished them. I think the week before that, he had bangers and mash. Before that, spaghetti bolognese, garlic bread. All really good, hearty meals. Great. Fill your boots. And then on the Saturday, after he had his enchiladas, he took his sons out to McDonald's and they stuffed their faces. His weekly average is, his last check-in here was 0.2. So I had to increase his food. And that's after having the enchiladas, that's after having the McDonald's. So it just shows that if you are training fucking hard, getting your steps in, getting your cardio in, and your meal plan is perfect, you can eat off plan, you will be bulking up, you will be gaining muscle, you will keep keeping the body fat down. And when it's time to actually diet, because your calories have been raised up so high from your previous diet, when we do the cut, we can be aggressive and the body fat will fall off you. And as I say, and I have said, and I will keep saying, the summertime will come around, you will look and feel amazing. You will. So again, if you want help with learning how to really train, click the link in my bio and a video will be sent to you so you can understand exactly how to train properly. If you want, follow me on Insta, Ricky Stevens BB. I'll put the link in the description too, in the description too. And why not like and subscribe to this page? Share the video. If there's anybody who feels like they need a bit of guidance or they need a plan or they need something to do for the next 11 months, this video will be very beneficial to them. I hope that I have convinced you of a new way of life. And if you are convinced and you would love somebody to be in your corner to help you look amazing for next summer, I am taking on clients. I'd love to work with you. So either leave a message on this video or follow me on Insta, send me a DM, and let's set up a chat. We can just have a chat. It's all free. We can answer all the questions you want. And if you do want to jump on board, I would love to work with you and give you a new lifestyle that will make you feel great all year round.